Hey guys, this is Nick with Phone Arena, and today we're doing a video preview of the Samsung Galaxy S Duos. What we have here is a prototype unit that we're going to take a closer look at. What makes the smartphone stand out is that it's currently Samsung's latest and best dual SIM smartphone. It comes with a 1 GHz single-core processor. The display measures 4 inches and its resolution is 480 by 800 pixels. There is a 5 megapixel camera on its back along with an LED flash. Out of the box you get Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich with Samsung's custom TouchWiz user interface installed on top. Just like most of Samsung's recent smartphones, the Galaxy S Duos is made entirely out of plastic, which is why the device feels kind of cheap when being held. But on the other hand, it looks quite good. And that's mostly thanks to its white paint job. White smartphones tend to be more attractive, especially when the majority of mid-range devices come in black. We should also point out that the back cover with its matte finish may look kind of boring, but it's actually virtually immune to fingerprints. And now for a quick tour around the smartphone. On the right side we have a lock key and a micro SD card slot. Underneath the screen we see a physical home key and 2 capacitive buttons for the menu and lock functions. On the left side resides the 2-button volume rocker. There is a 3.5mm headphone jack on top. And on the bottom we have a micro USB port and a microphone. Overall we find the smartphone's buttons well positioned and easy to operate. What we also like is how easy it is to be used with a single hand. Our thumb can easily reach the top side of the screen or the furthest icon on the bottom row in the app drawer. As we mentioned earlier, the Samsung Galaxy S Duos comes with a 4-inch display with resolution of 480 by 800 pixels, which is great for a smartphone of this class. Individual pixels are not that easy to spot and small text can be read without having to zoom in much. It is capable of delivering accurate colors that do not get too distorted when the screen is viewed at an angle. It is really nice knowing that Samsung will release the Galaxy S Duos with Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich instead of launching it with an older Android version and then releasing an update eventually. TouchWiz, the latest version of Samsung's custom interface, comes installed on top of Android. You get plenty of widgets that you can customize your home screens with. There are toggle buttons available at the drop-down menu, and on the lock screen you can position up to four customizable shortcuts. The processor inside the smartphone is a first-generation Snapdragon with a single core and clocked at 1 GHz. That is not bad for a dual SIM phone, but in general it's a pretty modest hardware combination. Therefore, we do not think that the final version of the Galaxy S Duos will be capable of delivering that buttery smooth experience that we are expecting from modern smartphones. Since the stock web browser in Android 4.0 is pretty functional, we don't think that you will need to go looking for an alternative. It allows you to save web pages for offline use, to add shortcuts to web pages on your home screens, and to have multiple windows opened at the same time. The only thing that you won't find out of the box is Adobe Flash, but you can still install that manually. And here's what the camera interface looks like on the Galaxy S Duos. It's the same one that has been used with TouchWiz for a pretty long time. It has various shooting scenes that you can take advantage of. There's a number of color effects and some features that can come in handy like Smile Shot and Panorama. You can also take videos, but their resolution is limited up to 640 by 480 pixels. Overall, the Samsung Galaxy S Duos may not be anything extraordinary, but when you compare it to other dual SIM smartphones that are currently on the market, it becomes evident that once it is released, it will be one of the top ones you can get. Therefore, it is a suitable device for people who absolutely demand the dual SIM functionality, but do not want that to be at the expense of what they can do with their smartphone. The only true rival of the Samsung Galaxy S Duos would be the HTC Desire V, which has a slightly better design but is pretty similar in terms of hardware specifications. Thank you for watching our video preview of the Samsung Galaxy S Duos. This is Nick, and if you'd like to check out any of our other smartphone reviews, just visit our website phonearena.com.